If you like me and you want a completely out-of-the-box solution, then this camera may be something you want to consider. This is a Soliom S100 solar camera. We're going to just cover most of the important things about this camera. We're going to do an unboxing, show some footage, and go over some of the app settings. There's no electrical, it gets its power from solar, and it holds it for about 5 hours. It works in the winter time, in the climates in Canada, as well as obviously in the hot sun. So if you want to stick around for the whole video, that'd be great. So first up, this camera has 4 LED lights that turn on automatically. Obviously, it's got night vision, and there's a field sensor that turns on within 0.7 of a second if it determines there's a subject or someone coming in within range of 33 feet. The antenna picks signal up from, at least at my place, the furthest distance was about 120 feet. I did test this at 35 meters, picked up no problem. So it is wireless. It's got a built-in battery inside this little camera here. Even on winter days when you feel that there's absolutely no sun, it still manages to charge. Underneath, you've got your reset power buttons. It also accepts SD card. It's got a speaker, so it's a two-way. This is how you charge the battery as well. This is the mounting system that's on here. So you attach this to this, and this essentially just adjusts in any direction that you want. And then you take this and you mount this essentially to any surface. And then you can have it like this, like that, pretty much anyway. The setup is rather easy. Just download the Soliom Plus app on your Google or iOS. Once installed, you're gonna have to create an account. So follow this prompt. Just remember that you want to be connected to 2.4 gigahertz, not 5 gigahertz. So once installed and the app is run, you just click add device, select the appropriate camera because they have a bunch of different models, and you're good to go. So to pair it, first turn on the camera on the bottom.
The camera is now ready to begin pairing.
And very soon you're going to get a QR code, and you're going to have to hold the camera against the QR code. Now make sure you hold the camera lens against the QR code in pretty good lighting condition. If you're having trouble, just kind of go back.
Pairing information received.
Once everything is accepted, immediately it's going to take you to the prompt of the dashboard, and you should start seeing the picture.
Installed successfully. Fully charge the camera at first use.
And the camera is going to basically tell you to charge the camera before you install it outside. Now here's some of the notification that came in from the camera itself. The sensitivity is on high for me, but the camera sends a notification alert like within 5 seconds, maybe 10 max. So that's really good. So once you have the camera going, you're going to see a thumbnail of the last time you accessed it. So let's click on the thumbnail. Okay, so that's going to pull up a live feed. So you guys can see the timer here, so we know that it's live now. Let's go through some of the icons here. So the first one here, this is your mute or sound, so you can hear what the camera is actually picking up. Well, there's nothing going on, so you're not going to hear anything. The one beside it, now if I wanted, as I said, it does two-way audio, so if I press this mic icon, it's actually going to be able to, so I can speak to the phone and whatever I say is going to come out of the camera. The camera icon takes a screenshot of what's happening, and if I click on this video icon, it's going to start recording right to the cloud, or in my case, because I have an SD card in there, it's going to save it right to my SD card and the album, which is what you're seeing right now as the thumbnail. That's my SD card. If you click the cog icon, that'll take you to the settings, and in the settings you can set how long the clips are. In our case it's 60 seconds, but we can change it to as short as 15. You have detection sensitivity, you have memory card access or cloud video, so you can format your cards in here. And yes, you can share the camera footage with other people. There's a little battery in the corner. This indicates that the camera is actually charging, and the icon is showing you how many people are actually currently viewing it, and that's based on the share settings. And then right beside the battery is your Wi-Fi strength, and here displays what resolution it's displayed in. As you can see, it's 1080p HD right now. To go to full screen, click the expand button, and then here's your live feed. On the right side, you have the same icons that you did before. You can also zoom in by pinching the screen on your device. So here's what it looks like at night, and this person is actually trying to steal a package from the door, which is kind of ironic. Can't really make out their faces, and that's pretty much due to the lighting conditions. Because the camera is so far up on the roof, it won't necessarily pick it up unless the person is right beside it. As I mentioned earlier, there is a speaker inside the camera, so let's see what it sounds like when somebody's actually speaking.
And then this is what you would hear on the opposite side of the camera. And then this is what someone would hear on the opposite side of the camera.
So my final thoughts for you to consider this camera, well, it works with snow on top of the solar panels as well. It's a small form factor. It doesn't look that scary. That's the only thing. And one of the biggest deterrents for me, at least, was that unless you have cloud storage, you cannot download the high res versions of the clips. You only have the lower versions available if you use the SD card. And the prices of this camera have definitely dropped significantly. So thanks for watching. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next one.